They both copulated with the female, fertilized, and on average, 2 pups are born per nest, regardless of the male mating strategy.
Like most people in the field of biology, UT Professor Molly Cummings shares a profound affinity for the wonders of our natural world. From the arid expanse of a desert to the boundless depths of an ocean, her passion for understanding and protecting nature permeates every inch of her life.
Why is that? Why are females not fans? I think my connection to nature really stems from my family, and my parents really instilled in me a love of animals and a love of nature and understanding how it works and to respect it. And so having that kind of respect and loving nature led me to becoming a biologist. It's a blessing to be a biology professor because I get to ask really, to me, fascinating questions about how nature works. No one has to tell me, study this. I get to direct the questions that I put all this effort into. So I get to discover new things about the biological world, and I also get to teach young minds and inspire them. It's satisfying in lots of different ways. So next Thursday is your exam.
During the week, Molly unravels the mysteries of our underwater world by diving into the intricate patterns of fish brains. But on weekends, she trades her pristine lab coat for a pair of roughed-up cowboy boots and trudges off to the Davis Mountains. On these trips, she's looking for one of our state's most forgotten natural resources, juniper berries.
Biologist is really about understanding how biology in the natural world works. And so for me, trying to understand then who are these Texas junipers? How do they fit into this world of Texas? There's only 75 species of junipers in the world, and we have 8 of them. So I went on a big hunt because no other gin company in the world was using Texas junipers. So I went on a mighty hunt, and it brought me here, where I found the best that Texas has to offer.
Across generations and continents, juniper berries have nourished and sustained communities for years, with some species of the tree even having healing properties. But for Molly, these berries add life to another kind of medicine, good old gin.
If you think about gin, you've got so many variables you're playing with. There's a reason why there's over 1,000 gins in the world. And that's because the basic definition of gin is you start with a grain neutral spirit, vodka, and then you have to have botanicals. It has to have a juniper. You can have as many other botanicals as you want. And so people have varied all these other botanicals. They haven't varied the juniper. We're varying at the heart of what makes a gin, and we're making it a Texas heart.
Molly's fascination for these West Texas gems blossomed from both curiosity and a love for a good libation. But despite all the gins on the shelf, none were featuring the unique juniper varieties of Texas. So Molly set out to change that. Just a few years later, Wild Gins has become a spirit as distinctive as the juniper trees themselves.
So I'd like to introduce you to Fertile Myrtle, one of my all-time favorite alligator juniper berry trees. Yeah. As you can see, she's got just this immense wealth of juniper berries. She, was the first one to introduce me to my friend Jimmy George. She lives on his property, and you can see there's probably, 1,000 berries, or if not more.
How do you come up with the names?
Sometimes they just come to you, right? Like you see this big, bodacious babe, and you're like, she's Fertile Myrtle. The one on my friend Jimmy George's property line that's right at the corner, I call her Corner Cutie. Thelma and Louise, she's hanging over a cliff, so that's why we called her Thelma and Louise. It depends. All these trees have different personalities, and we try to capture them in their names, for sure.
Beyond showcasing Texas's bountiful landscape, Molly seeks to highlight the importance of inclusivity in the spirits industry. Through Wild Gins, she's paved a path that underlines the value of welcoming a variety of voices in the world of distillation.
Welcome to the first ever Wild Women Make Wild Drinks cocktail competition. I'm used to science where there's plenty of women, or we're getting there, but there's far fewer in the world of spirits. And so I had to learn a few things here and there. And what I decided is that this shouldn't be the case. And I decided to highlight the fact that we're a female-owned business with women working in the industry that don't get enough attention by throwing the first of its kind, a women-only cocktail competition featuring our wild gins, and we're calling it Wild Women Make Wild Drinks. They're amazing creations, and we've asked them to put in a little bio or inspiration about what, inspired you to make this drink. And they're coming up with not only gorgeous cocktails, but really heartwarming inspirations, and a lot of them are about nature. We are wild women.
You are.
Thank you.
At first glance, a bottle of wild gins may appear as a mere vessel for crafting an exceptional drink. However, a deeper meaning is distilled under each cap, a profound love for Texas. Though it is a long and tedious process to create such a spirit, each sip is a testament to the importance of preserving and cherishing the sprawling wilderness of the Lone Star State, something Molly Cummings is on a mission to teach the world, one cocktail at a time.
Awesome job, y'all. I am so into Texas, and particularly out west Texas, because of the wild independence that you find out here. People are free to be exactly who they want to be out here. And I think I've kind of always wanted to kind of be my own person, and out here you can be. Honestly, I had no idea how rewarding it would be. Obviously, I need to forage to find these juniper berries to make the gin, but I get so much more out of it. So I get this very restorative, it's very meditative for me, it's very restorative. I feel like I'm very connected to nature when I'm foraging. So coming out here really puts me at ground level, in a beautiful high ground level, and allows me to just have this amazing connection to the botanical that stars in my gin.